My name's Alana Lawlor. I'm a GP in North Dublin, and we're here with the Safetynet bus. We go out with the bus to see mainly homeless people or marginalised communities to help them with any health needs that they have. So usually we go out 3 evenings a week. You meet everyone around 7 o'clock, usually in town. Depending on the night, you'd be meeting at a specific place, and the homeless community would know that on a certain day you'll be at a certain place at a certain time, and that helps them a lot because obviously if you don't have a home or your safety and your security is very transient, being able to charge a phone, being able to turn up to an appointment or to even get a letter about an appointment, that kind of thing is very difficult to do. So being there at a certain time every week is very dependable for them, so they can come and know that we'll be there at 7 o'clock, we'll meet them there. We bring people onto the bus and kind of see how they're getting on, what's been happening since the last time we saw them, and if they have any immediate concerns that we need to deal with. We can try and do as much as we can on the bus. We can try and link them into services that are kind of more tailored then during the day if needs be. Sometimes you go out and you'd have planned to see 4 or 5 people in 4 or 5 different locations, and actually it's rained out, they're not there, you can't contact them, that kind of thing, and that happens. But I think the service is valuable enough for the nights when you do meet people and you do make a difference and you find somebody who really needed to see you and didn't know that the service existed and suddenly feels that bit more valued, and that that they got the help that they needed. Like, those nights are really worth having the nights where you can't find anybody and you don't you don't get any success sometimes, but it's still worth going out. I became a GP because I'm interested in people. I find them fascinating. I like to hear how they're getting on since the last time I spoke to them, what's happened in their life with their family. I like that you get quite a context for the person. So you've met that friend that they're talking about, or you've seen, in the context of people in hostels or whatever, you've gone into the hostel, so you've been there before and you know what they're talking about. And having all that picture around the person, I think, contributes a lot to the value that you can give them in a consultation. Where I think sometimes in a hospital clinic situation, you don't get much of the flavour of their real life, so you're not treating them in the context of their life and what's going on for them. You're kind of treating them more similarly to everybody else, and they're all different, and patients need what they need specifically at that time, not necessarily a one-size-fits-all sort of treatment. So I think it's great, particularly in GP. You can get out into the community, you can get a real flavour of what's going on with somebody at the time, and therefore what they need from you and what you can do to help them.